Shadowy. All right, so we just saw Bohemian Rhapsody. I was saying before, I don't want to use the word disappointed, but it felt a little soft.
It was kind of lacking in certain areas. Good soundtrack, though.
I mean, if it didn't have a good soundtrack, we would have been in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Everything felt rushed. There was no real, I mean, there was conflict with the band. But that was so, okay, he was late to a couple of things, and then they split up for whatever the fuck. And it was like so rushed. There was no quote unquote conflict in the movie. Nothing felt earned. They
were doing the whole, like, Freddie, your indulgent lifestyle is killing the band, killing yourself.
Yeah, but they don't really show it too much. It's just him.
Yeah, there's very little of him actually being gay, surprisingly.
Right. And him having a party apparently is like it feels safe, like something that you could show kids and be like, look, see what happens. You're a band leader and you have a party, and next thing you know, like it from his infamy for debauchery in the 80s, they played it ultra safe.
Yeah, it didn't include his 40th birthday party, which was the biggest party ever in history.
Right.
So he carried on the lifestyle.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Can we talk about the ending?
The ending? The concert? Sure.
So it ended at the Live Aid concert.
1985.
Like you said, there were 2 more albums after that.
2 more albums. Yeah, 6 years of his life. Like there was still 2 or 3 monumental concerts after that. That Yellow Jacket one happens after Live Aid.
They don't cover the AIDS.
Yeah, yeah.
He talks about it once with the band, and he's like, but I'm not going to let it affect anything so the story can end.
He also said, I've got it.
Yes.
Like, wink. So, like I said, it seems like a...
That's true, I guess. He did have a good work ethic. He carried on right until he couldn't, but it's a strange place to end it.
It's just too safe. It feels like an airplane version of a movie. Like, all right, we can't show cursing. We can't really reference the debauchery. We don't want to talk about AIDS. So here's an airplane version of the Queen story.
There was some good editing in there. They have a good, I don't know if they used it for his glasses and his eyes at one point. You can see the whole world in them.
Oh, that's CGI, that stuff.
Yeah. Some of the momentary editing was a little strange to me. Like it would start to zoom in, then cut away to someone else, and then come back to the zoom.
Yeah. Nothing. Anything that was noteworthy about camera work was
they would come back to his cats and Brian May for no reason.
Yeah, it was either CGI or really awkward. Like there's that when he's playing the piano at Live Aid.
And they swoop under the legs.
Well, that and then there's before that, there's him playing and you have the audience in the background, and there's like this pseudo dolly zoom, but it's unintentional because the background is CGI. It looks really fucking weird.
Yeah. See, that kind of thing was integrated well in Game Night.
Right.
It was done really well.
Right.
Yeah, just looking at the crowd, it was obvious they weren't all really there.
It's I mean,
it's not that kind of movie.
If the best thing you can say about this movie is the soundtrack, it's just like, well, duh. Well, fucking duh.
I was having a good time. There were a couple of audience members sort of singing along, waving their arms.
Sure.
There were not many people there, which was surprising.
Well, we went to the Skanky Theater. The other theater was pretty close to sold out.
What else did you like?
I mean, it's... Perhaps I'm bringing my knowledge of Freddie Mercury and what I know about Queen into it. But I was expecting, all right, they should cover this, they should cover that. And they really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they cover the woman who was left his estate, Mary. They cover her a bit, but they don't go full bore into it. And then they make that other dude look like fucking Judas.
Yeah, and his partner, Jim Hutton, was it?
Yeah.
He's barely in it.
Again, rushed. They have one little moment They have a moment, and then we don't see him again until right before Live Aid.
Yeah.
And spoiler, that's the third act.
There are 2 male-on-male smooches in this.
Yeah, a bunch of ass pinches and.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's not really covered. Very strange.
Yeah, I'm I don't want to use the word disappointed. I just expected more. You right?
Yeah, you look kind of dynamic.
I feel dynamic. Thoughts on Bohemian Rhapsody?
It's serviceable. It's, I don't know, you can sing along to it.
Yeah. Somebody get the Sacha Baron Cohen version and get Queen's hands off of it. You know what? Just make a Freddie Mercury movie. How about that? If you don't want to be so risque about the like, I mean, fuck, you watch The Doors. Some fucked up shit happens because Jim Morrison liked to fucking party.
Yeah.
Just, you know, do better.